everyone, today I'm going to be doing a unhaul video. I have never done one of these videos myself, but I've seen many booktubers do them. Basically, if you don't know what that is, it's where you have books from your bookshelf that you either know that you're never going to reread, know you're never going to read, you tried reading and you didn't like it, you just didn't like the book in general, and you just want to get rid of them, therefore you're unhauling them. Instead of getting books, you're getting rid of books, you know? And so I've kind of accumulated a pile over the past couple of months of books that I don't want anymore. So I decided I would share that with you guys today. I honestly have no idea what I'm going to be doing with these books, whether I'm going to sell them or just donate them. I'm not sure. I don't really have any like local bookstores I can donate them to or like consignment shop things, so I'm honestly not sure what to do with them yet, but I will figure it out. Okay, so I'm just gonna get started. The first book that I have is LA Candy by Lauren Conrad. This is the first book in a series, like the LA Candy series, I guess. And I got this a really long time ago and I thought it looked so cool, and it was like Lauren Conrad, and I started it and I read like a couple chapters and it was just so boring, and I know I'm probably never gonna pick this up again, so I don't really want it anymore. So yeah, that's the first book. The next book is something that I got because it was super cheap, and it was The A-List by Zoe Dean. I've never heard anybody talk about this book before. I believe it just follows this girl who like moves to LA and becomes a celebrity or something like that, and I just don't think I'm ever gonna read this, so I don't really need it, so I'm gonna be getting rid of that. The next book I'm going to be getting rid of is The Boy on the Bridge by Natalie Standiford, and this book I picked up at Barnes & Noble like a year and a half ago or so, or 2 years ago even maybe, and I only bought it for one reason, and it was just because the main character's name was Laura, as mine is, and I thought that was like so cool because I've never read books where like the main character has my name. So I was like, oh my god, it's like YA, like I'll probably like it, and I started reading it and I just couldn't get into it. The writing style drove me crazy. I didn't think it was very interesting. It's about a girl that like goes to Russia and finds love, and I just thought it was so boring, so yeah, didn't really need it, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Next book is Aces Up by Lauren Barnhold. This might look familiar. I did a wrap-up video with this in it. I read this book, I don't remember, was it in December or November or something, and I just did not enjoy it. I just thought it was kind of boring. It kind of dragged on. I just really read it just to get through it because I just wanted to see maybe my mind would be changed, but no, I didn't really like it. And I only got it at the book outlet for like $3 or something, so I'm not too upset about letting it go, but yeah, I don't think I'll really need this. Next book I'm getting rid of is Pies and Prejudice, a mother-daughter book club book by Heather Vogel Frederick. I read the Mother-Daughter Book Club like literally 8 years ago. It had to have been like 8 years ago. And then I got the second book like a couple years after that. It's just been on my shelf for like 5 years or something, and I'm never gonna read it. Like, I'll never read this book, so I just decided to get rid of it. And I feel bad though because it's like a nice copy, it's a nice hardcover, but like I'm never gonna read this, so yeah, getting rid of this. Next book I'm getting rid of is Matched by Ali Condi. I know I've heard good things about this book, I've heard bad things about this book. The only reason I have it is because we had this as a book for summer reading one year in middle school, and I didn't read that book. We had like options, you could choose from like 5 different books, and I didn't read this book, but one of my friends did, and she was gonna throw it away, and I was like, okay, you can't just throw away a book, so let me have it and I will put it in my room. So I took it, but I never read it, and I don't plan to read it because it doesn't sound that interesting to me. But yeah, I'll be getting rid of this. Next book I think I'm going to get rid of, but some of you might be able to change my mind if you've read it. That is Rules of Attraction by Simone Elkelis. This is the second book in a series, the Perfect Chemistry series, I think, and I got this on Book Outlet because it was like $1 or something, and I was like, I'll get the rest of the series some other time, but I never got the first book, and I just didn't really feel like getting the first book, but I have heard really good things about this series, so if you have read this series and you think this is worth keeping and you think I should get the first book and read it, then let me know and I'll keep it, but other than that, I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. The next book I will be getting rid of is The One That I Want by Jennifer Eccles. I have read other books by Jennifer Eccles that I have absolutely loved, but this book I bought a couple years ago and I started it and I just could not get into it. I thought it was so boring. I just didn't like it at all, so I plan to get rid of this book. I think this is, look at, I have the dog, I read to page 96 and then I got done. That was literally like 20 years ago. Like I read this book probably in 8th grade and I'm now a junior. So yeah, I don't really plan on trying to read this again. I didn't really like it. So yeah, I'll be getting rid of that. I will also be getting rid of Hooked by Catherine Greenman. This book I got on the Book Outlet like a year ago and I did read it. I read the whole book, but I just didn't like it. I got this book because I really enjoy pregnancy storylines for some reason. I don't know. So I thought it would be interesting. It's about a teenager that gets pregnant, blah, blah, blah. I didn't like it. It was kind of boring. I think all of these, it was boring, and I just couldn't really get into it. I did read the whole book, but it wasn't the best, so yeah, I'll be getting rid of that. And the last 3 books that I have, I got at BookCon last year. These books are things I normally wouldn't pick up, but I just got because they were like free, but I'm probably never going to read them, so somebody else might enjoy them. And that is War Dogs by Greg Bear, The Prophet by Michael Cortia, and The Four Corners of Palermo by Giuseppe de Plaza. Yeah, so I'm not going to read those. So those are all of the books that I'm going to be unhauling today. Let me know in the comments if you have read and enjoyed any of these books, because I'd be interested to know. And let me know if any of them are worth keeping that I just didn't give a proper chance to. So let me know if you enjoyed this type of video. Maybe I could do more in the future if there's other books that I need to unhaul. And yes, please like this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye!
Why you drive so fast? Why you drive so fast? Girl, where you gotta go? Girl, where you gotta go? Baby, you should try and drive slow. You should try and drive slow. 'Cause you going 45 on the 15.